Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Aims beyond the defence. Passes short and sharp. Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nedved. Played into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting...
Oh, terrible pass! Big chance! It's Luis Suarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's neat. But it's Thuram. Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe! Oh, he's burst through! Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Seedorf. Nedved. Good read, needed to be. That's a decent clearance. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Gullit. And the pass is intercepted. Still goalless at the moment. Nedved. Now it's Gullit. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Steaming up, Ronaldinho! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Oh, this is a great position. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Nedved. Gullit. Seedorf. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Gullit. Mateus. Now it's Rafael Leao. Stood up well to him there. Pull it. And here's Mbappe. Seedorf. Nice interception, well timed. Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that is a little undercooked. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Seedorf. Nicely spread. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Ronaldinho. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. Decent chance! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's chosen to go back. And he's taking no chances there. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Borussia Dortmund really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Rafael Leao. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Suarez, it's Luis Suarez! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
That's a sharp pass. And this is Hullet. Seedorf tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look... No, not quite. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Almost an hour gone. Some resolute defending there. Ronaldinho. Seedorf. It's Ronaldinho. And the shot! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nedved is the guilty party there. Thuram.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is a great pick out. Nedved looking to add to his goal. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice control. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. It's a big ask.
Substitution
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22, Nedved.
Messi! Genius! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Cruyff. Pedri was in no mood for any of that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Thuram. Maldini. For Yaya Toure. Adriano. Lobbed in behind. Mateus. It's just beyond his reach. That's a nicely weighted pass. That has been slung wide. Now is this the final assault? Ah, that's a fine interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rijkaard. Mateus. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Thuram getting this one clear. Zanetti. And the number on the board is 3. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Luis Suarez. Raul. Hullet. That's that, the end. Borussia Dortmund are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
And a quick reminder today to please take
Any reflections
all
on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. The action has already started. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Gerrard. Vitinha. And it's Gerrard. And here's Messi. And Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Gullit looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It'll be a throw-in. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nedved. Seedorf. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yaya Toure. Borussia Dortmund so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Seedorf. Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Seedorf. Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Zanetti. Bullet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, delightful ball. Seedorf. Vitinha does well to get it back. And claimed it back swiftly. Defending of the desperate variety. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Seedorf is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Takes a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nedved. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Nicely weighted ball. Incoming delivery. Oh, smashing header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yaya Toure. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Borussia Dortmund can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nedved. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That is lovely. Now the cross. They've won a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Gerrard! It's off target and by quite a way.
Gerrard really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Seedorf. That pass isn't the best. Messi. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Borussia Dortmund have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Yaya Toure. Seedorf. And this is Hullet. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Rafael Leao. Great skill, that's nice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafael tries a shot! No mistake! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rafael Leao demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that is a little undercooked. He's a sharp little ball here.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Zanetti.
The attendance for this
Going to
match
be disappointed with that.
60,332.
Vitinha played into space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great vision.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Luis Suarez tries to pass it through. He is through here. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp, looking for a runner. And that was very necessary. Nice interception, well timed. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Ronaldinho. Thinks one through. Oh, what a climb! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11, Ronaldinho. Number 10, Seedorf.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Number 8, Pedri. Substitution in progress.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Hullet. Pedri! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Hullet. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Threads one in. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's a little off target. Oh, good spread. Deep cross. Up he goes! He has A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Borussia Dortmund could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very...
And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello, attendees.
Pullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
In a blue hat, kindly make
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.